Previous part, A, B, C, D. Okay, we learned. I have covered some bits from the grand test, mock test 60 of released by the NTA, National Testing Agency. Okay, this is the continuation of that paper 60. Which of the following gland consists of two lobes interconnected? I covered this bit in previous part also. Which of the following gland two lobes in the flap of connective tissue? The answer is thyroid gland. Okay, thyroid gland consists of two lobes. Okay, which in flap of connective tissue has thyroid has two sides called lobes that lie on either side of the windpipe and is usually connected by a strip of thyroid tissue known as okay, this is the flap of connective tissue called as isthmus. The next one, if the pituitary gland of an adult rat is surgically removed, which of the following endocrine will be the least affected part? If the pituitary gland of an adult rat means mammal, okay, surgically removed, which of the following endocrine glands will be the least affected? Okay, the adrenal cortex is affected. Thyroid gland is affected. Gonads are affected. Which is the least affected one is adrenal medulla. Let us see the reason for that one. Adrenal anterior lobe of the pituitary gland secretes TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. Okay, this thyroid stimulating hormone acts on thyroid gland, which controls the structure and functioning of thyroid gland. Thyroid. Next one, ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone, which is coming from the anterior. ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone. It acts on this one hormone, which controls the structure and functioning of adrenal cortex. Besides, it secretes follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, interstitial cell stimulating hormone, and that means Leydig cells, okay, in males. And okay, note down this one, and which affect the structure and functioning of the gonads. Okay, that means gonads are also affected by these hormone because FSH, LH, okay, it acts in males, ICSH. Okay, these are the hormones affecting the gonads. That means, okay, which of the following endocrine will be least affected is the adrenal medulla. So, if the pituitary gland of an adult rat is surgically removed, out of the four options, adrenal medulla will be less affected one. Okay, identify the cross-sectional view of the loose connective tissue given below and select the correct statement. The cells secrete fibers of structural protein called collagen. The collagen fibers are present in rows between many parallel bundles of fibers, and it is the reservoir of stored energy. That means it is a diagram based question, and it serves as a support framework for epithelium beneath the skin. Okay, which one acts as a support framework for the epithelium beneath the skin? That is areolar tissue. Okay, does that function? Okay, right. The cross-sectional view of a adipose connective tissue, which is used to store fat. Okay, this cross-sectional view is a adipose tissue, which is a type of loose connective tissue. The characteristic vacuole-shaped cells are due to the deposition of lipid droplet. The characteristic, okay, it is the specific characteristic feature of adipose tissue. The characteristic vacuole-shaped cells, very important point, new point given here. Vacuole-shaped cells are due to the deposition of lipid droplet. The excess nutrients which are not used immediately are converted into fats and are stored in this tissue. Hence, it is a reservoir of stored energy. Okay, matrix has an areolar but very sparse packed adipocytes and are okay or fats have nucleus pushed to the side, okay, pushed to the side by a large fat droplet. Like here the you can observe the nucleus of the cell vacuole containing okay fat droplet, and function provides a reserve food fuel and insulates against the heat loss and supports and protects the organs. Location, it is important one, under the skin, around the kidneys, perirenal fat. I covered this one in excretory system, excretory products and their elimination. In the fourth video I explained this one. Okay, around the kidney there are three layers. One of them is this fatty layer around the kidneys, eyeballs within abdomen, and in the okay in the abdomen also fat is present, adipose tissue over the colon, and in the breast also urine. Okay, breast consists of granular tissue as well as adipose tissue. Okay, this is the location of adipose tissue in different parts. Is a connective tissue, proper loose connective tissue. Okay, connective tissue, proper loose connective tissue, adipose tissue. White adipose tissue here, cytoplasmic rim of okay adipocyte cytoplasmic rim. Okay, cytoplasmic present periphery, and vacuoles occupied by lipid droplets. MTA, medical termination of pregnancy. Okay, medical termination of pregnancy, use of contraceptive, legal termination of pregnancy, surrogacy, and assisted reproductive technology. Okay, everyone knows this one. And medical termination of pregnancy. Okay, medical pregnancy. Uh, uh, Act 1971 with a view to increase the upper gestation limit for termination of pregnancy under certain conditions and to strengthen access to comprehensive abortion care under strict conditions without compromising service and quality of safe abortion. You can see here cabinet decision. Okay, medical termination of okay, pregnancy amendment bill 2020. It is important one. Note down okay, this one. Enhance the upper gestation limit for aborting pregnancy from 20 to 24 weeks. Special categories of women. No upper gestational limit for terminating pregnancy with substantial fetal abnormalities. Okay, diagnosed by medical board. Okay, these are the okay, new points released okay, by cabinet. Okay, note down these points. Amendment occurred in 2020. Okay, progestogens is used as a contraceptive as it stimulates the progestogens is used as a contraceptive as it stimulates secretion of GnRH. It inhibits the secretion of GnRH. As long as this hormone is given, that means there is a pregnancy. When there is a pregnancy, this is a pregnancy sustaining hormone. It avoids abortions. Okay, when pregnancy levels, progesterone levels drop, it leads to menstruation. Okay, when they are taking progesterone tablet, and what is happening here? That means okay, pregnancy is okay is maintained in the body. Therefore, ovulation does not take place. Progestogens only Oral contraceptives are progestin. Only contraceptives are used to prevent pregnancy. Progesterone is a female hormone. It works by preventing the release of eggs from the ovaries. Ovulation does not occur, changing the cervical mucus and lining of the uterus. Thus, what happens here? Such pills or combined pills are used as contraceptive. Next one, disease caused by deficiency of phenylalanine hydroxylase enzyme (PAH enzyme). It is given in state book. Okay, it is given in state test book. Okay, example is pleiotrophy. Okay, that means because of this one PKU. Okay, PK is one of the example for pleiotrophy. It is given in our state test book also. Okay, human shows. Sorry. A human shows XY mechanism of sex determination in which female carries autosomes and XX chromosomes. Okay, human shows XY mechanism of sex determination in which female carries autosome and XX chromosome. Thus are homogametic. Okay, both gametes. Okay, the gamete always in the female it consists of X chromosome, 23rd chromosome. Okay, male carries autosomes and XY chromosome. Okay, thus either X or Y, they are heterogametic. There, some of the sperms are androsperm, some of the sperms are gymnosperm. The gymnosperm consists of X chromosome, 23rd one, and the androsperm consists of Y. Thus, heterogametic sex of the pregnancy is determined by the gametes of heterogametic parents. Okay, X0 and X5 types of sex determination is an example of male heterogamety, and Henking observed X body in the spermatogenesis of about that pleiotrophy. Okay, sorry. This is the pleiotrophy. Okay, this is the explanation to the next. Okay, epistasis you study in botany, incomplete dominance also you study there, and blood groups, incomplete, okay, you learned in botany this one, multiple alleles of blood groups you learned, pleiotrophy. Okay, sickle cell anemia, multiple effects of a single gene. Okay, single gene can produce multiple phenotypic effects that can affect, that is called pleiotrophy. Okay, we learned explanation of for this one. This is the explanation. Okay, find out the correct combination. Genetic makeup of the egg determines the sex of the child in human. Okay, not that. Genetic makeup of the sperm determines the sex of the child in human. Okay, I think you do not need much explanation about this one. All of you know. In human beings, the color of the skin is controlled by multiple alleles, lethal genes, and polygenic effect. And okay, earlier we discussed in one of the slides, okay, pleiotropy, where a single gene is affecting multiple phenotypic traits. But here, multiple genes, many genes control one character, many single characteristics. This is one gene, this is one gene, this is one gene, this is one gene. Okay, many genes controlling one character. For example, intelligence, okay, height, skin color. Okay, these are some of the examples. Okay, when you observe the heights of the people, okay, some are in the 3 feet, some may be 4 feet, some may be 5 feet, some may be 6 feet, some may be 7 feet, like that. Okay, there is a lot of variation. Okay, night some people have more than 140 IQ, some people have 120 IQ, some have 60 IQ, some have 30 IQ, some have lesser than 30 IQ. Intelligence also varies from person to person, and skin color also varies. It Okay, the skin color is controlled by many genes, height is controlled by many genes, and intelligence is also controlled by many genes. This is a many genes. In human, skin color is determined by three pairs of genes. Three pairs of genes present at the different gene locus. Okay, thus it is a polygenic inheritance. Each dominant allele contribute to equally to the expression of the character. Each dominant allele equally to the expression of the character, and the net phenotype is due to the contribution of each dominant allele. For example, there is one dominant allele in one person, remaining all are, for example, there is small a, small b, and small c. Okay, here only one gene is contributing one to the color. In the one person, there is capital A, the small c, small b. Here, two are there. For example, this allele is producing 10 molecules of melanin. Okay, as there are two here, 20 molecules of melanin are produced. Therefore, skin becomes darker and darker as the more number of dominant alleles increase. Okay, you can observe here albino, mulatto, and some all capitals. We can also take this here small capital C and capital C. And here she has all recessive, that means no melanin production. She is albino, mulatto here, mulatto here. The combination may be this one. Okay, any two dominant. Okay, not only A. Okay, here one A, one B dominant one B dominant one. Okay, any combinations they produce. Okay, not high, not low amount of melanin. It leads to skin color mulattoes. And which of the following is incorrect for the product of transgenic rosy cow? Okay, this is directly from the textbook. It had a protein content of one, not what is asked here, incorrect one. 2.4 grams of protein content for 1 liter of milk. It was rich in cholesterol. That's wrong. It has alpha lactalbumin protein, and it was nutritionally more balanced product for human babies than normal cow milk. In 1997, the first transgenic rosy produced cow human protein enriched milk. The milk contained human alpha lactalbumin 2.4 grams per liter and was nutritionally more balanced product for human babies than natural cow milk. And the organisms which are restricted to narrow range of salinity are known as, okay, saline, urehalin, salinotolerant, salinosomes. These are the different terms given here. An organism that can tolerate and survive in a narrow range of salinity are called stenohalin, which can tolerate wide range of salinity are called urehalin. Steno means narrow. Uri means wide. We tolerate the wide range of temperatures. Those are called wide range of temperature. Those are only narrow, low temperature and high temperature, not middle. Okay, such organisms are called stenothermal, like a stenohydric water range and the salinity, food range, habitat range. Based on that, okay, the animals are classified into animals are plants. They're given different names: stenothermal animal, eurythermal animal, stenohydric, euryhydric, stenohaline, euryhaline, stenophagic, euryphagic, stenoceous, and eurythermal uricus. Habitat range in basis quinary. 83. All of the following are examples. All are the examples except for commensalism. Orchid and mango branch, cattle, egret and grazing cattle, and sea anemone and clownfish, cuckoo and quail and crow. It is example for, okay, brood parasitism. Okay, it is the natural brood parasitism. There is also induced brood parasitism. human beings when we keep the duck eggs, okay, in the when the we keep in the under the hen, okay, they are hatched by, that is called induced brood parasitism. Commensalism, an interaction in which an organism benefited and the other organism is not affected by the interaction. It is a positive zero interaction. It is important topic. One bit we can expect from these population interactions in the NEET exam. Okay, cuckoo and crow show a type of interaction called brood parasitism, in which cuckoo is benefited while crow is uh, harmed. Thus, it is a non-commensalism. It is not a commensalism. Next, which of the following is not a functional unit of the ecosystem? It is a direct bit, energy flow, decomposition, productivity, or the this is the structural component of an ecosystem, not the functional component of an ecosystem. You can see here okay, ecosystem components of an ecosystem: biotic, abiotic, consumers, the different types of consumers here. Okay, functional function units of an ecosystem. The components of the ecosystem are seen to function as a unit when consider the following: productivity, decomposition, and you can remember as a PEND, friend log of PEND, PEND. Okay, productivity. Next one, energy flow. N, nutrient cycling, and D, decomposition. 85. Okay, IUCN released 2004 four documents the extinction of how many species in the last 100 years. How many species have become extinct? The number is 784. Okay, what? Okay, among these 784, including 388 are vertebrate, 359 invertebrate, 87 plants in the last 500 years. In the last 20 years, 27 species became extinct. Which of the following group exhibit maximum species diversity? Gymnosperms, algae, bryophytes, and fungi. Okay, it is based on, there are some, okay, I will show you here. Okay, based they gave, what they gave here is they gave bryophytes here, mosses. Mosses means bryophytes. And another one, fungi is more than bryophytes, and gymnosperms they gave here. Okay, gymnosperms not here. Okay, for next one, algae is given here, bryophytes is given here, and fungi. Fungi species are more than, this is a direct line from the more than the bryophyte gymnosperms. The number of fungi species in the world are more than the combined total species of fishes, amphibians, reptiles. This is the direct line from the textbook. Okay, I told you some easy tricks to remember these pie charts. Okay, I told you one code here: FB RAM, Facebook RAM, FB RAM. Okay, okay, highest number of fishes diver. These are the vertebrates. Okay, this is the descending order. Descending order, highest number to lowest number. This is the ascending order. Okay, FB RAM. Okay, F, okay, fishes. B, birds. Okay, first position, second position. R, third position. A, fourth position. And this is the fourth position in terms of number of species. I also told you one more trick here. I love my country. I love. In love, you have to take O. I love my country. I, insects highest in number, and followed by a O, other animal groups. This is the first one, two, and three. I love my mollusk country, crustaceans. These are the okay. These crustaceans are the arthropods. These are also in arthropods. These are the mollusks belong to second largest phylum is mollusca, and crustaceans insects belong to arthropoda, which is the largest phylum. This is the largest class is the insecta class. Okay, I told you one more trick here. Okay, Arun is a funny guy. Arun is a funny guy. Always make fun of others. Arun means angiosperms. Funny means fungi. Guy, funny guy. Funny guy, same one word. Funny guy. Always, algae, always. AL you have to take algae. Anil, Anil, AN you have to take here. Anil is a funny guy. Always, always, algae, make, mosses, fun, fungi, and others means phones and allies. 88. Which of the following statement is incorrect about the electrostatic precipitator? Okay, this is the direct statement. Here they give 100 volts, but here the correct one is, okay, you can see here, maintain several thousands of volts, which produce corona virus, not coronavirus, corona of electrons. Okay, next one. Select the correct statement. Using use of incinerators is crucial to the disposal of hospital waste. Okay, what they ask is correct one. Recycling is one of the only solution for a treatment of e-waste. Fish eating boards contain to 2 ppm, and polyblend is a fine powder of bitumen. Correct statements are A and B. Okay, here, okay, what is the correct one here? Fish eating boards containing 25 ppm of PBT, dichlorodiphenyl trichloroethane. And polyblend is a fine powder of recycled modified plastic or developed by, it is mixed with bitumen and used to lay eggs. Okay, this is 25. Okay, that's the end of okay, the paper mock test 16. Okay, in the next video I will cover one